After the devastating loss for Germany in World War I, many Germans thought the worst was behind them, until the stock market fell. In 1929, not only did the German market but the global market fell into a sharp downfall. Most of the German economy was built off foreign capital with loans and trade with America, but when those loans suddenly came due, Germany fell into a depression. This started for what most people in the world see today as the worst violent era against Jews when in 1933 Hitler was appointed. The family of Hans Salzmann is a Jewish family living in Germany during these times. These files shown to you are Hans Salzmann's work history, which shows us where he went throughout his life and how his perception changed once Hitler rose to power. Hans Salzmann was born on August 30th, 1895, attended Wilhelmschen Gymnasium, a secondary school, in March 1905, and left this school in August 1914, when he started working in an army hospital. In the year of 1917, he was wounded, which led him to be able to leave the army station and attend Royal Friedrich Wilhelm University at Berlin. Not until February of 1921 did Hans pass his medical examination and start his medical internship. Hans was able to get a job with a municipal hospital in Friedrichshain, Berlin, in 1925, but shortly after receiving this job he comes to the conclusion that Germany is starting to become unsafe for Jewish citizens to live in Germany, as I quote from Dr. Hans Salzmann. I further declare that it is my sincere desire to become a lawful citizen of the United States. So help me God. When Hitler rose to power, the majority of German citizens were happy and excited for the new leader to take Germany into the right direction. But for Hans and his family, things were a little different. Hans was part of a Jewish reform group in Germany, and also being a part of the German army, Hans knew a little too well of Hitler's campaign and his vision for Germany. Hitler's timing to come to power was perfect for his supporters, but devastating for the ones who knew his plan. Hitler's power came from a middle-class population wanting order and the Junker population wanting the dominant German army to rise to power once more. In a letter Hans wrote to a close friend, he disclosed these fears as soon might become reality, that Jews would no longer be if Hitler was still in power. But as most Germans were, Hans' friend was too naive to see the big picture and responds to Hans' letter with a "don't fear. You were on the battlefield with Hitler. He wouldn't put you away if he knew you." There was undoubtedly a lot of discussion between his family, and they finally came to the realization that Germany is not a safe place for the Jewish population and decide to leave the